Morning, I hope you're well. Oh, guys, it's been a day. It really has been a whole weekend, really. It's been a whole weekend. Anyway, I picked up the camera on Saturday morning and I recorded the basic morning. So I was going to do a day in the life with me and my son. And it all just kind of went wrong after that. It went all kinds of wrong. On Saturday morning, I made a big loaf of bread, which I was going to show you, but then my son has eaten half of it already. Because he had toast, then he wanted sandwiches, and then he had more sandwiches yesterday. So half of it is already gone. And I also made some homemade granola, which I was going to show you as well. And I recorded all of it. And then we got a phone call with something that was going on in our family. And that needed my attention, which is why I haven't recorded any kind of day in the life vlog. I'm not going to go into what happened because it wasn't to do with me. I was just there as a support person and I don't really want to tell other people's business online without their permission. But that needed my attention more than picking up a camera. So all of Saturday and all of Sunday was just took up with family stuff. So all I will say is that everybody is healthy, but we're not necessarily happy right now. There's some stuff going on which isn't making people happy, but we're healthy. But sometimes this is life, isn't it? We're not always going to be happy in life, and that's good. I feel that's good because we can't always be happy, because that way we won't learn what pain is to be able to appreciate happiness. Also, through pain, we grow. So being in pain, even though it sucks a lot, it's a chance for you to grow and evolve into the person that you need to be in the next chapter of your life. That's how I look at it anyway. So the chapter that this person's going through right now is coming to an end. And every time a chapter ends, it's always messy, isn't it? It's always bloody messy. It always kind of poop hits the fan, really, doesn't it? But this is a chance for people to grow and to learn and to be who they're meant to be in the long run. So even though there are people that are not happy right now, everybody is healthy and everybody is well. So I'm just taking the positive. But yeah, I'm sure that a lot of you can appreciate that family does always come first. Even though I love recording YouTube videos, my family will always be my number one. So I thought I'd pick up the camera today and just have a little chit chat with you really, while I'm making some sweet potato brownies because I'm out and I need my sweet potato brownies because I need them. Anyway, what happened today? So today is actually Monday. So I'm actually recording this video in the morning and then I'm going to be uploading it tonight. So hopefully it goes, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it goes out. So this morning, got my son all ready for school. We were doing great. There was no arguing, there was no stressing. We were perfectly on time. Everything was going really well. Got out to the car. Car didn't start. No. Car decided to pack up for the day. So then I had to call my ex-husband to come and get our son, to take him to school. Then I had to call my dad to see if he was around this afternoon to pick up my son from school, because my ex will obviously be at work. And then I had to phone my roadside recovery to come and sort out my car so I could get it to the garage, which is 5 minutes away. It's not even that, it's 2-minute drive away from my house. So I had to phone up my roadside recovery to get me started so I can drive it round to the garage, which is where it is now. But the roadside recovery man said that the battery was flat, and I was like, but I've left no lights on my car, there's nothing there to say that I should have a dead battery. And he said, no, your battery is completely gone. You need a whole new battery. Anyway, my car's going in for the MOT on Wednesday. So I just phoned up my mechanic, Danny, and said, can you just have my car? And I'll sort out my son and school travels and everything like that for the rest of the week. And he said, yeah, that's fine. But when I told him about the battery, he said, actually, Rach, I could probably get a battery today and then just drop it back off on Wednesday for your MOT. So I was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And that means I haven't got to like call upon my dad or call upon my ex-husband to take my son to school. And it's okay to ask for help, but I don't know if there's any other mums out there which you feel like you have to do it all. I thought the dog was rolling in the garden. I was like, don't you roll. We cut the grass at the weekend and I was like, don't you roll in that grass because I don't want a Hulk style dog. Can you imagine if we had the Hulk dog? Oh God, because he's white, he would turn proper green as well. Oh dear. Anyway, so yeah, so I might get my car back today, I might not. So I'm like, oh, so stressed. I got the doctor calling me today about some medication I've been taking. and she wants to see how it's going, whether I need a new medication or a new dose or anything like that. So I've got to deal with that today. And then also I had a text message from Let's Talk. I don't know if you know them, they're like a counselling group. An appointment with them. I had a referral and I filled out the referral form, and they said it could be anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks. I only filled it out the other day and I've already got a response back. Yeah, so I had to book in a meeting with a new therapist, which is always scary, but it's going to be good. It's going to help, as I always feel that, you know, if I can better myself, if I can like connect with myself more, if I can fix anything that has gone wrong in the past and look at it from a different way to be able to live a more fulfilling and happy life, then I'm always up for it. So it's been a morning, but I have huge anxiety a lot. Like, it can be crippling at some points. And today, when everything went wrong, I just had like anxiety after anxiety after anxiety. And then I went into let's just get this done mode. But I know tonight when my son comes home and we're sat upstairs chilling out, watching TV and talking and playing, I'll just drop like a fly and I'll just go in such a low mood. It's going to be unreal. But I know that's going to happen. So this is where I need techniques to be able to get through that. So, but yeah, so my brownies look like they are done. So there's that. Now, I used to put these in a tin, put greaseproof paper on the bottom of the tin and then pour it in there and then cut it up. But then I decided to use cupcake cases and put a little bit in each cupcake. Then I've got the perfect size, because otherwise I'm just going to eat a lot of them. So how I do it to stop me eating it, because I can eat the whole thing in one go. I'll eat the whole tray, which I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, but hey, brownies are good. So I might not succeed as quick as I want to. But if I put them in cupcake cases, then I cook them and I freeze them, and I only get like one out a day for myself because my son don't like them. I'm not going to eat the whole tin, am I? That's how I look at it. I'm not going to eat the whole tin. If I freeze the little things, I can't eat them all. That's what I'm thinking. So I just need to get my cupcake cases. So yesterday, when we had family members around the house and they were all talking and stressing out and going through what they're going through right now, which is completely understandable, once they all left, I felt like on high alert, like I didn't quite know what to do or with myself. It was a lot of information to take in a very short space of time. And there was a lot of different opinions of what a certain person should be doing and not doing, and they were giving all their point of view without actually saying to the person, do you want my opinion or do you want me just to listen to you? Because sometimes you don't want people's opinions, because, you know, sometimes we're old enough to figure it out ourselves, but at that point we might just be in a state of panic and we just might need someone to listen so that we can air it out and somebody else can make that decision for us. You in? Just letting the dog in. And he's not well. The dog's not well again. He's got another skin infection all on his backside again. I don't want to cream his butt again. I really don't. So, oh dear me. Oh dear me. It's Monday. But it's Monday. Things have gone wrong on a Monday. You know, we've still got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday to go yet. Things can always pick up, can't they? They can always pick up. I have nothing for you. No? Do you want a biscuit? You want a biscuit? Let's go. When everybody had gone home and kind of died down a little bit, I just didn't really know what to do with myself after that. So I cooked my son and I some dinner. He was playing a new game that I downloaded on the tablet, Tag with Ryan. He loves Ryan's World. And he got a game called Tag with Ryan. He was laughing and joking, and I was in the kitchen cooking, and I could listen to, oh, it's just lovely. It's just lovely, isn't it, to hear kids laugh. So he was in there doing that, and I just decided to make banana bread, just on a whim. I thought I was going to make it all today, but I just needed something, and I find cooking or baking quite therapeutic. I don't know, I do know that when you have anxiety, doing something with your hands is really beneficial. So like doing jigsaw puzzles, baking, sewing, all those kind of things. if that's what you enjoy, it can really help your anxiety, because your brain needs to come out of anxiety mode and focus on something else. So by doing a jigsaw puzzle or baking or knitting or sewing or whatever it is that you like to do, it will actually take your brain needs to switch gears. It needs to switch over to a different part of the brain. I can't remember what part it was. I did do a load of research on it, but now I'm here and I've had a stressful morning. It's only 10:30. It's only 10:30. My brain's not working properly at the moment. So maybe doing these brownies and having a chat with you is actually like a really good thing to do as well. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. I met my new neighbour for the first time. They've been in there quite a while. You know, when new neighbours come in, you're like, I'm not actually sure who lives there, because there seems to be a lot of people living there. They seem nice. They seem lovely people. Anyway, I had my roadside recovery coming out to do my car, and he came along and goes, oh, what's wrong? I said, oh, I think it's a dead battery. And he was really nice, because if you ever need anything, then just knock on the door, because we've got like, they've got like 5 cars. I mean, I don't understand why they have 5 cars, because they only drive 2 possibly 3. Other than that, they don't drive any. So they've got all those cars. And he said, we've got one of those battery things, so if your car goes flat again and you need to take it to the garage, just ask him to just knock on the door. I thought it was really nice. His name is Mohammed. He's really nice. Not spoke to him before. I always said hello in passing, but never had a conversation. So really nice to talk to him. And so we talked to a few of the neighbours, but some of the neighbours you kind of want to steer clear from. And there's some neighbours are really nice, but you don't want to talk to them when you're in a rush, because there's those people that talk to you and you're like, I've really got to go. They're like, yeah, oh, anyway, I was just thinking, like, no, I gotta go. So that has been our weekend, really. So Saturday, I did take my son to martial arts. Then we went to Home Bargains quickly to get him some sweets, because he's completely ran out of sweets. And I do like to have sweets in the house. I wanted him to choose the sweets. But then he saw the Easter stuff, and we looked at all the Easter stuff that we walked out there with no sweets. So I've got to go to the shop again today and get some sweets. But I'm going to have to walk now because of my car. But never mind. Never mind. These things happen. And the walk's going to do me good. And it's not raining. So we're going to be absolutely fine. On Saturday, I was started off really well. I took my son to martial arts because he missed it last week. And then we had the family dilemma, so we didn't really do anything after that. On Sunday, the family came round to talk about what was going on. So I was sat talking with them, and we built my son's Princess Peach Lego. And then today, the car went wrong. And I got a new counsellor that I'm going to have to get to know, which is always scary but fun. So, and now I'm making brownies, talking to you. So it's all good. It's all good. These things come to test us, don't they? But what I try not to do is get too stressed out about it, even though I will have a come down later, and I'll get really tired, and I'll probably get a little bit upset, and I'll just get a little bit emotional just because I'm a woman and that's what we do. That's my excuse for that word. It's just been a bit of a day. I don't really want my channel being a moaning channel. You see my video. I don't want you to see my video. Click on my video and go, how long into the video before she starts moaning about something? Because there are a lot of them out there. I do watch one, and sometimes I'm in like a funny mood. I go, how long is it going to be before she starts moaning about something in her life? And usually it can be the first 30 seconds. I don't want to be like that. You know, life happens, and sometimes it can be pretty crappy. And yeah, I have anxiety, but this is how I try and beat anxiety, that everything kind of happens for a reason, and we're just being directed somewhere new. So like today, I couldn't get my car to start, but maybe I wasn't supposed to do the school run today. Maybe my ex had to do a school run to keep my son safe. You just don't know. So I try and look at it that way, but I feel like I failed. That's how I felt. I felt like I failed my son because I couldn't get him to school because my car broke down. And I could have walked, but it takes us about 30 minutes to walk to school, and we didn't have 30 minutes. He would have been very, very late. Fortunately, my ex-husband lives 5 minutes away from us and was able to come and get him and take him to school. He can't do it tomorrow because he's going to be working away for the day tomorrow. But my dad can. My dad can do it if I don't get my car back today. So there we go, guys. That's been my weekend, and that's why there's not kind of like a day in the life video, because everything in life just went a bit wrong this weekend. But there's always next weekend, and you know, hopefully the things that are going on in the family will resolve itself some way and somehow. And I feel like as their family member, all I can do is support them and love them. And it isn't like a distant family member. This is a close family member. So it's a trying time for them. But family's always there to support, even if that support means sat on a sofa watching TV and not talking to each other, but just having company, because sometimes that is all that you need. Anyway, I'm going to go and put all these brownies. So I put them in their little things. And then I'll cook them now for like 20-30 minutes, and I'll let them cool, and then I'll just freeze them. Which is so much easier. This way I can just eat what is a suitable size, really, and put some yogurt with it, or some chia seeds or pumpkin seeds, and be healthy. But yeah, that's it, guys. So just wanted a quick chitty chatty vlog, as they say, and tell you about what's kind of happened this weekend and how my Monday has started. Hopefully the rest of the week will start turning on a more positive note, and next week will be the Easter holiday. So luckily it didn't happen over Easter holidays, which means I'll have my car to take my son out and about and do things. Thank you for letting me ramble. Thank you for letting me chat along about what's been going on in my life. Whether it's interesting or not, it's still my life. If you like this video, give it a good thumbs up, and I'll do some more chatty vlogs if that's what you enjoy. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here and yet to subscribe, then please consider doing so. And if you have subscribed, commented on any of my videos or my posts on my Facebook group, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.